I wrote my first book, Tropical Fish, when I lived in the United States. So that made it really interesting because I was writing about all the stories were set here in Uganda. So it was kind of interesting to get that perspective of being far away and then think about another place. There was a bit of nostalgia, trying to paint, missing Uganda and trying to paint it in maybe perhaps more lovely colors than it actually is, but it is lovely. And then I came back because I felt I was getting really distant from my subject. I came back for many reasons, but one of them was that maybe I was losing, how people talk and what are the real issues, because when you're in the diaspora, your day-to-day issues are very different. Here, I feel much more enmeshed in the life and less in my head. I see language as a tool. I don't know if it's exactly a place where, you can't write without language. It is the very thing. It is like you can't breathe without air. It is the tool, it is the material. Let's say you can't cook without the ingredients. So it's language that I love to play with. I always have a bit of ambivalence about writing in English because it's not my mother tongue, of course, but it's the language I used in school, all my education. So I write in English. I don't write necessarily in my language. I don't necessarily feel alienated from English. So I don't feel that, Runyankore is my home and I'm just trying to deal with this foreign thing. English is not foreign to me, but I understand that from the outside, it is seen as foreign. And because I have another language flowing in the back of my mind as I write English, even for me, writing English is a process of translation because the English we speak is not necessarily the same as the English we write. The English we speak, you throw in a lot of Luganda words, Runyankore words. The syntax may be more of the local language with English words. As soon as it goes into words, it's another world. So even if I was to read it again, it is another thing. It is not reality. Another thing. Place is something that you create in your imagination based on your own knowledge, based on your curiosity, based on your openness, and based on the power of the tools you're using. But I think really the place is your imagination. How open are you to this new experience? Let's have enough creative people creating perhaps positive, good, healing places of the imagination.